Hello EFD squad and welcome back to another episode of Scout Report, where today we're looking at 5 amazing young central midfielders. Now, we know they may not actually be better than the Manchester United superstar right now, but these guys are lighting up European football and could find themselves taking him on in the Premier League someday soon. 5. Timu Bakayoko. We start with a man who is more defensive than the others on our list, but he's already anchoring one of Europe's most dangerous midfields at the tender age of 22. Timu Bakayoko is a dominant presence in the centre of the park, averaging more passes per game than all the Monaco players except Fabinho and Djibril Sidibe, and completing 87% of them, with 66% of them going forward. The Frenchman regains the ball for the Principality side around 5 times a game and wins a colossal 65% of his aerial duels, a number better than all of his teammates and a product of his 6'+ gangly frame. But Bakayoko isn't just a destroyer. His strength on the ball allows him to break through tackles and move Monaco up the field with a huge 2.3 completed dribbles every single game. That's just below the number Paul Pogba puts up at Old Trafford, although he does have a slightly better success rate than his countrymen. His attacking output is very low though, with just 1 key pass every 2 games and 2 league goals to boot this season. But it's still not hard to see why Manchester United, Man City and PSG are more than willing to stump up €45 million for the Frenchman. 4. Mahmoud Dahoud. Syrian-born German midfielder Mahmoud Dahoud is one of the hottest prospects in the Bundesliga over the last 2 seasons, having first broken through alongside Granit Xhaka at Borussia Mönchengladbach. Dahoud balanced out Xhaka's relative immobility with huge amounts of energy, winning the ball back 4.5 times per game for Gladbach, a number only bettered by new midfield partner Christoph Kramer. He's also heavily involved in play, making 52 passes per game. That's more than all but 3 of his teammates, and he sends 61% of those balls upfield. That instinct to attack brings Dahoud 1 key pass per game and 4 assists in the league this season. That's the best at the club. Dahoud is also great at using his pace and dribbling to evade pressure, completing 1.5 take-ons per match, about the same as Arsenal's Santi Cazorla. In a league so reliant on midfield pressing, that ability is invaluable, and it led Borussia Dortmund to register an interest in the 21-year-old, while Jurgen Klopp is reportedly also a huge fan. 3. Franck Kessie. Linked with a €40 million move to Chelsea, Franck Kessie has starred for an Atlanta side flying high in the Serie A this season. Before the loss of midfield partner Gagliardini to Inter Milan in January, Kessie was ripping up Italian defences, with Gagliardini's huge defensive output enabling him to get forward and register 1 assist and 6 goals in under 1,800 minutes. In fact, Kessie has the best strike ratio of the 5 players on our list, scoring or assisting every 256 minutes, making him involved in more goals more often than Bayern Munich's Thiago, despite playing for a team which has only scored 43 to the Bavarians' 60. Though he only turned 20 in December 2016, Kessie is intelligent enough to select his shots carefully, with more than 80% of them coming inside the box. Add that to his 2.3 tackles and interceptions a game, a 6-foot frame and an aerial win percentage of 50%, and you have a hard-working and versatile prospect who can fill multiple roles in the midfield. But it seems increasingly unlikely he'll be doing that at the Bergamo next season. 2. Corentin Tolisso. Rumoured to have already agreed a move to Juventus, those sly dogs, Lyon midfielder Corentin Tolisso is an energetic box-to-box player who is even fielding at right back for Bruno Genesio's side. Much like Pogba, Tolisso can do a bit of everything. He leads Lyon in passes per game, just like Pogba does at United, and his pass accuracy is the same as his fellow countrymen's at 84%. Both men are also aggressive on the ball too, playing it forward around 64% of the time. With 3 combined tackles and interceptions a match, Tolisso can break up play in the middle of the park and quickly turn defence into attack, creating 1.5 chances every 90 minutes. That puts him in Lyon's top 3 creators, only behind forwards Lacazette and Nabil Fekir. That's helped Tolisso to an impressive 3 league assists. That's the same as Pogba, and his healthy 2.4 shots a match have brought him 6 goals. That's actually 2 better than the former Juve man. However, Tolisso is much more disciplined with his shooting, with half of his shots coming from inside the box and 57% of them landing on target to Pogba's 42. A 22-year-old with plenty more to come, and likely to cost less than half of what United paid Juventus in 2016. Tolisso may well take up that Bianconeri's vacant number 10 shirt after all. 1. Naby Keita. At number 1, it's Leipzig's midfield dynamo Naby Keita. The Guinean came up at RB Salzburg, where he impressed as a defensive midfielder before switching to an attacking role in 2015-16 and racking up an astonishing 12 goals and 8 assists in just 29 games. Keita has now established himself in one of Europe's toughest leagues, combining exceptional ball-winning ability with creativity. He makes around 2 tackles and 3 interceptions per game, using his pace and anticipation to steal possession and put the Red Bulls on the front foot. With only a 79% pass accuracy, you might think Keita is poor on the ball, but Ralph Hasenhüttl's system requires him to attempt difficult passes which create big opportunities, and as a result, 70% of Keita's passes go forward and he creates 1.5 chances per match. That's the same as out-and-out attackers like Raheem Sterling and Gareth Bale. That's resulted in the little magician picking up 7 assists to go with his 4 goals in the Bundesliga this season, meaning he contributes to a goal every 150 minutes. That's as often as Chelsea's Eden Hazard. But perhaps Keita's most impressive quality is his world-class dribbling. With 3.5 dribbles completed per match, he tops Lionel Messi and blows away the Argentinian success rate with 69% to the Barca man's 59%. And did we mention he's just 21 years old? Naby Keita could play for any team in the world, it's just a matter of who gets their hands on him first. So that was 5 midfielders who could be better than Paul Pogba, guys. Do you agree with us? Have you got any other suggestions? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, why not watch last week's Stat Wars? And as ever, don't forget to like and subscribe.